new. Geoff is not joining us, but Geoff is also joining us. Yeah. So I have to travel Mike to actually play his video and see what Geoff the technician has for us this week. Go ahead, Mike.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Technician's 2 cents worth for this week, which, of course, is the first week of the much maligned month of May. Let's get into it, shall we? First up, I'm going to have a look at what we were looking at last week, as a matter of fact, which is Euro Pound. We noticed on the weekly chart that we had a key reversal bar on the previous week. Oh, hang on a sec. Got a little bit of an issue. There we go. That big bar there, that key reversal bar there, looks like we were followed by an inside bar. Technically not correct, because the high of this one is a little bit higher than that one on my chart anyway. That would make it all the better, but generally speaking, if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it generally is a duck. So I'm going to go with it, and I'm going to place an order above that bar and my stop loss below that bar, a few pips above, a few pips below, just to clear the mess. And providing there is no gap in the morning, that's exactly what I will do. I'll put that order in the market and look to trade Euro Pound long. We spoke about it last, well, Paul spoke about it on my behalf last week, and it looks as though it may well follow through. The second one I'm looking at is Pound Yen. Pound Yen, a little bit of shape about it here. We've had a long, protracted rally, and it looks to me now like we might be in for a little bit of a retracement up, followed up by a potential lower high here, and a bar I do like to trade. I'm actually not going to trade that. Instead, I'm going to wait on the daily chart for a clearance of here, I suppose. These pivots are all going to change, but I'll be looking for another lower high based on that little double top there, I suppose. So I'll be waiting on that one, Pound Yen, but I do like it for a short. Euro dollar is another. Now, Euro dollar very, very clearly for me has got the potential for this false break. That's the daily chart. It's also got an already formed false break on the monthly chart. You can see how we've broken through, consolidated back underneath, and then retested with a big bullish bar there. That's an absolute classic example of a false break. And for that reason, I am bearish this pair. And we've bounced off that ascending channel. I think any form of a pullback here on the weekly chart would look good as well, but the daily will be the first option for me. And if I see tomorrow morning, or tomorrow at the end of tomorrow, and Tuesday morning, a bullish engulfing bar here, not engulfing bar rather, a bullish decisive bar, or decisive bullish bar, if you want to put it that way, then I will look to trade this short. So that's all I need to see on the daily. I'm not sure I'd be willing to trade it on the 4 hour, but if it does set up, then why not? It could well be the 4 hour that we need to trade. There is a big false break potential here if we do get a bullish decisive bar there as well. Next one I'm looking at is Kiwi dollar. Now, Kiwi dollar on this the daily chart looks very much like a reversal of that retracement of that move. If we go to the weekly chart, we can see clearly that we have a key reversal bar, and that is followed up by that key reversal bar which worked, that key reversal bar which worked, and here's the third one at a significant level. I'll probably look to trade this straight up as a weekly as well. Don't necessarily like trading black bars short, as you know, but if that's the case, then if there is no gap in the morning tomorrow, then I probably will look to place that order short with the stop loss above it. So that's Kiwi US dollar. On the daily chart, we may have to wait for a pullback and get that lower high based on this one before we do enter, but the weekly looks good. Dollar Sing is also on my watch list, not wish list. The weekly, which of course is the one we look at this time of the week. Big double bottom sitting there and a key reversal. But I'm not that keen to trade it at the moment. But if the daily chart gives me a pullback similar to the others that I've described, then I think that's probably a worthwhile long in the market. There are two others that I'll briefly go through. Euro Kiwi is one. We attempted to trade Euro Kiwi long on a smaller time frame on Wednesday, I think it was, maybe Thursday, and we got TP1 but the trailing stop was his as we bounced off those pivots. I'll be looking for the daily chart to break that area there. I don't want to trade the breakout as such, but the weekly is very, very clear to me. This big reversal bar, lower high, sorry, higher low, higher high. The higher low is the question mark, but that bottom of the range is interesting. So the smaller time frames, maybe where we look to pick this one up, maybe even down to the 4 hour and even the hourly charts. So, you know, higher low in here would look interesting. And the last one I'm going to look at is Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar, interestingly, inside this range here has come off the top of it. So we'll be looking for a lower high there to trade short. I think I'd prefer it to come back inside this range, however, the ascending channel, and then give me the lower high there before I look to trade it. So this could be a bit tricky. I think I'll be waiting for that to happen. Back inside the range, retest the top of it. It looks very, very formidable and reliable. Is probably the better word I'm looking for there. So let's get underneath it again, retest it, and then we can go short. So there you go. The much maligned month of May begins tomorrow, trading wise anyway. And that's my 2 cents worth for the week. Enjoy.
All right. With that, thank you everyone for joining us this evening. Have a happy and safe trading week ahead. Goodbye and see you again next Sunday.